Yeah, listen, I didn't order any DoorDash, so...
Dad? Alright, so this is a mess?
What brings you here?
There's something wrong with me. An emptiness. I'm just drifting. And I don't have a purpose. I thought throwing myself into work was the answer. And I was wrong.
Someone wants us gone.
Everyone here has done bad things.
This has the makings of a team that can rise to glory.
Initiating purge.
That can be heroes.
We're brought up with this belief that there are good guys and there are bad guys. Eventually, you come to realize that there are bad guys and there.
What's going on, guys? Bart here with Tully Television. I want to thank all of you for stopping by, liking, commenting, sharing all of that beautiful YouTube stuff. Every piece of the algorithm that you help interact with us with brings us straight to the moon, baby. We're on a march to 500 subscribers here on the channel, on this platform here. If we've earned your subscription, you hit the red subscribe bar down below. Today we're going to be getting into a limited series that I'm almost done with. It's been a couple months since I touched base with this, just due to a lot of other things going on. But Thunderbolts here, number 3 out of 4. This is entitled American Peril, written by Jackson Lansing and Colin Kelly. Artist is Geraldo Borges. Colorist is Arthur Hesley. And letterer is Feces Joe Saban. This particular cover is done by Jose Maria Casanovosas. I'm sorry if I butchered your name there. Basically, Bucky Barnes, aka the Revolution as he's now known, is coming off a mission of taking down a terrorist group, thinking that he had eliminated the Red Skull. But it seems like with this series, the Red Skull has taken control of another body and is ready to make his move against not only the Revolution, aka Bucky Barnes, but the whole world. I mean, it is the Red Skull after all. He is one of the head Yahtzees to ever be Yahtzeeing, right? The Yahtzee King, if you will. And of course, Bucky is trying to prevent that. With his long history with the Red Skull, his near-death experience as a young Bucky is what led him to being captured and turned into the Winter Soldier. And we all know how that worked out. So that's why he has a special affinity for taking out the Red Skull. And in this series, he's trying to form the Thunderbolts, or reform a version of the Thunderbolts. We open up with U.S. Agent waiting for his partner to come back as he's having a couple beers at this particular bar, as we see Shang-Chi come in, and they're talking about how they need U.S. Agent's help to take down the Red Skull. Johnny Walker, who is U.S. Agent here, isn't really wanting to hear that. He's convinced that the Red Skull is gone, and of course it's going to be a good guy versus good guy fight until the misunderstanding is cleared up and taken into consideration again. Nice little panel there of Shang-Chi hitting the shield there. The partner, who was getting a sandwich, if you will, Bucky was following him, and the Red Skull somehow activated him from a program that he must have embedded in him a while ago, and he becomes a character known as American Kaiju. This is the first time I'm coming across this character, so this is what he looks like. And basically, a kaiju is like a big monster, right? So this monster, this man is going to become a huge monster. Shang-Chi's people and the armies he leads is helping the citizens escape, evacuate the area, so then they can figure out how to take down American Kaiju. With Bucky and Shang-Chi talking, there's a piece of jewelry that Bucky has, which will allow him to become a kaiju of his own. And we have a nice double splash panel here. And I think that is a pretty unique idea to try to take him down. Alright, turning one of them into a giant. Boom, boom, boom. Very much Godzilla vibes. Godzilla versus Mechagodzilla versus Mothra, whoever you want to throw in there. Until finally, U.S. agent distracts them because the fight is becoming more and more intense and more violent. And basically, U.S. agent's able to talk his partner down and agrees to join the Thunderbolts with Bucky and the rest of the team to take out the Red Skull. And where they discover the Red Skull at is in a bunker in Latveria. And we're going to pick up the next issue from there as we wrap up the series. I personally don't think that Doctor Doom knows that Red Skull is using his country as a cover to escape, or to stay escaped and hidden from the world, because Doctor Doom is very much a man of his own means and doesn't really need to team up with many people, especially the Red Skull. I'm sure Doom has done many things, but genocide isn't really something that he's into. Just more of just taking anybody out who will be a threat to his country. Not any one particular group, just whether you're American, French, German, somewhere from Asia, Russian. He don't want no one over there messing with him. You know what I mean? Where Red Skull is very much about that Yahtzee life. You know what I mean? And still is very much about that Yahtzee life. I think that this series is pretty good. I always like the shadowy figures, the characters that swim in the gray areas of morals and ethics, because it makes you wonder what you would do yourself if you had these powers, if you had the ability to face off against big threats, big bullies, if you will, right? Or do you have the fortitude to take them out? And I like this particular version of the Thunderbolts team. You have Bucky, now you got U.S. Agent Shang-Chi, you got the Red Guardian, you got Natasha on the team, you got the Countess Val on the team. There's another member I'm forgetting right now. I know I'm forgetting. Yeah, I think that's a cool team. I think there's some potential for an ongoing series after this limited series, but only time will tell. You let me know down below what you think of this version of the Thunderbolts team, past versions of the Thunderbolts team. Nothing like the first team, right? That first reveal of them being the Masters of Evil was such a great reveal and a big point in Thunderbolts history. But there's been many team iterations, many members. So you let me know what your favorite version of this team has been. But until next time, peace, Snookums.